Hey guys, Pabu here. Today's topic is the OPL Expansion and Riot's increased investment in the scene. This one's a short one. I wrote it like a week ago, and I thought since it's the last day before I go back to school, I'll get this one out of the way. So, in case you are unaware, Riot released a statement recently detailing how they are going to increase player payments and introduce a co-payment model to give teams access to more funding for gaming houses and coaches. I'll link it in the description of the video. Anyways, Riot has decided to up the amount of money that players are being paid. Personally, I think this is lovely, especially considering that it's entirely a possibility that I'll enter the OPL next year. The money being paid to players typically goes a long way, especially since it seems like most teams this year are going to be paying for the house, meaning the players will have minimal costs, and thus, if someone's paying for your rent, of course, the money that you earn whilst you're there is worth more because you don't have to pay for rent. Yeah, hopefully the added pay will increase the incentive for good players to play in the OPL, and the overall skill level should go up, hopefully. It won't go down, of course, so the only way is up. The next big thing is playing all of the OPL games at the studio. This is the most influential part of the entire statement to me. This carries two major implications for the league itself. One, it should increase the quality of the league, as the players will be playing in houses and thus able to scrim more. They'll also have better ping, which should help them improve, moving people like, Omni, for example, who lives outside of Australia, or any of the New Zealand players should allow them to play better than if they were, overseas and having worse ping and stuff like that. On the other hand, forcing players to move to Sydney also removes some of the players from the scene. This is hard for people like me who are still in school. We have to focus on balancing school and league, let alone handling, like going to another state and doing your 12 there. Like, it's quite hard yet, and some players simply can't move or don't want to. Like, I'm totally honest, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw some familiar faces leave the scene just because they have to move to Sydney. Outside of the league itself, something that I think the fans of the scene will appreciate is the added production value of having people live close to the studio. First of all, face cams for everyone, so you can watch T-Gun's veins pop out of his forehead when Luch farms that last damn wave bot, or raids a goofy grin after he makes a dank 1v5 vein outplay. Yeah, this will definitely make the production better, and I'm quite excited. The presence of players nearby will also allow them to be on other parts of the broadcast, such as, shaking hands after games, which is, all the other regions are, interviews after the games, and more players on the analyst desk, so we can get more people's, points of view, which will be quite interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities for the broadcast unlocked with players being nearby. It's quite nice to finally catch up to other regions with our production. Seems like there's a bright future ahead for the OC production. Lastly, the co-payment model to support the teams is a step in the right direction. To get the teams to get houses and such, some prodding was needed, and this was it. I'm not privy to the exact details of the model, but hopefully it's only going to lead to expansion in the scene and help the organizations grow bigger. So yeah, in summary, the league should get better as a result of this, the team should grow bigger, and although some players will be forced out, I'm very excited for the direction that the OPL is taking and can't wait for next year.